So, before we stop the stream tonight, I actually wanted to watch something that there was actually another showcase that happened yesterday. When was it? 2 days ago, and it's from Capcom. And I wanted to see what kind of games are coming up from Capcom. The showcase is only it's less than 30 minutes. It's not long. So once we do that, then I'm going to stop the stream tonight because it is 5:20 in the morning. So yeah, I mean they're still showing showcases even this late after the Summer Games Fest. So over Resident Evil updates. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. So let's do it. And let's unmute this. And let's turn that down. Jesus. How's the volume in here? I just want to make sure nothing's too loud or too quiet.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Capcom Next Summer 2024. Today we'll be giving updates on 3 titles.
3 titles? That's not much.
Rising is back from the dead with a deluxe remaster.
It's good, okay.
Check out this and other games from Capcom this summer.
The only problem with this is...
we'd like to tell you about this title.
The only problem is less than 30 minutes. It's very short. Not going to show much. I've seen a lot of trailers for this game. It's like they show it in every showcase that they do.
Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
I wonder if we should play this.
July 19th, 2024.
July 19th, that's actually coming really soon.
To immerse yourself in the unique Japanese-inspired setting. The innovative gameplay combines elements of both action and strategy games. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess is set on Mount Kafuku, which has been covered by defilement. When the sun sets, the sinister Seethe emerge to attack the mountain. During the day, you'll explore the villages, help fix the broken contraptions and purify the villagers. Then you'll be able to give the villagers roles and choose where to place them. It's critical to use your daylight time wisely. The game will test the player's decision-making abilities. During the night phase, the Seethe attack the villages. Fight with the protagonist So's graceful sword attacks. Issue commands to the villagers, helping you to protect the maiden Yoshiro. The player repeats this day-night cycle and purifies villages with Yoshiro to bring peace back to the mountain. The Seethe attack the villages in many different forms. Getting help from the villagers is essential to make it through the wide array of challenges presented. Upgrade villager roles to give yourself more support. You can freely reset upgrades and redistribute them to other roles. Customize the roles however you want. You'll also be able to upgrade So as you play through the game. Upgrade attacks, unlock archery, and use skills to summon the villagers. There are a variety of elements that can
Looks
be
like they have a
upgraded.
lot of different jobs that you can do.
Combine So's upgrades with abilities from Tsuba Guards and Mazo Talismans. Expand the strategies and actions the player can take. Work effectively with the villagers and guide Yoshiro as you purify the villages. Next, take a look at this.
Cool. That was demo. Demo, okay. Available today. Cool. Yeah, it does look interesting, yeah. I wonder if maybe we'll play in the future.
Available from today. You can play part of the main story in a demo version, and there's no limit on playtime or the number of times you can play.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
We're excited for you to experience this unique combination of action and strategy. We also have a new announcement. To celebrate the demo version, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess will have a collaboration with the 2006 action-adventure hit Okami. Collaboration costumes for the main character, So, and the maiden Yoshiro. There will be collaboration
I'm assuming Okami is another game?
Collaboration music in the game as well. In order to celebrate the Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess demo, we're having a special festival. One of the themes of Kunitsugami
is that what it is,
Midgar? Is working with others to achieve a goal. If enough players work together and try the demo version, we will include the Okami collaboration items as a free title update on release day for everyone who purchases a copy of the game.
Okay.
For details,
cool.
Please see our website and social media accounts.
So many games.
Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess is available for pre-order.
Okay, can we move on?
And a mini art book are
I
included.
kind of want to see Resident Evil as well, but
check out the demo version, available today.
wish they were maybe make Way of the Samurai series. It was fucking amazing. Way of the Samurai actually sounds familiar.
Next up, a new look for some fan favorites. Want the inside scoop on the recently revealed Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster? We've put together an exclusive top-secret program full of undead mayhem.
Wait, hold on.
Join us as we sit down with key development team members from each title to unearth the
that was
secrets
Resident
of
Evil.
Dead Rising and the new look for Resident Evil 7. First, take a look at the trailer.
Resident Evil 7? New look? Wait, hold on. What do they mean by new look?
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story.
I don't want to get my hopes up too much.
Frank West.
Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days.
DR.
Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there.
Wait, are these just from the people of Resident Evil 7?
Quick, move! Get over here!
PS5 is on 4 way before 5 came along? Yeah, we have to see what this is. Ah! That's it!
What you just witnessed is the newly released trailer for Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. You may be thinking, that looks like a full-on remake. We had the same thought, so we spoke with 3 key staff to get to the bottom of this deluxe remaster. We began our investigation with director Ryosuke Murai. Well, actually, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to call this game a remake, considering the work we put into it.
No, I don't think this is a Resident Evil thing.
Inside scoop about the game.
I think it's just people from Resident Evil 7 working on this
The first thing
game.
you'll notice is the improved graphics. The new specs allow the
That's
game
what it seems
to run
like.
at 4K 60 FPS.
I saw Resident Evil 7. I was like,
We've
oh,
also
are they
made quite a
doing
few
it?
quality of life
Are they doing
improvements, like the
it?
ability to move while aiming.
But yeah, I didn't want to get my
as
hopes
well
up
as
too
other
high.
adjustments to make controlling Frank more intuitive.
I got so excited there for a
Thanks to
second.
popular demand, we've added an autosave feature and fine-tuned the user interface. The game will be fully voiced in 9
Dead Rising
languages,
2
with
remake
text in
remake.
14, giving more players around the world a chance to enjoy characters' dialogue. We've also made some improvements to NPC behavior that we hope will make surviving the zombie
should make a
apocalypse with all the colorful
Resident Evil
characters that much more enjoyable. That sounds like a complete overhaul. It makes me wonder if the game's main concept is still intact. If you've played the original, rest assured that its core remains unchanged in this deluxe remaster. We did our best to respect the direction of the original game. We kept the fundamental gameplay the same while improving upon the user experience. With this, we believe that both veterans and newcomers alike will be able to enjoy a fresh experience. Our goal was to ensure that today's players would experience the same shock players felt when the original game was released.
Yeah, I can see this how this is gonna be from Resident Evil people. Some of the move sets and the animations are the same, like in Resident Evil 4.
Will give it a try.
Resident Evil 4 remake.
Unable to get any definitive answers out of director Murai, we gave art director Satoshi Takamatsu the third degree. It turns out he had ambitions of his own for this project.
And of course, there's all the
Original
violence.
came
Of
out
course.
18 years ago. There were many limitations during development.
You ain't heard about 9 Apocalypse? I
Thanks
think
to
unless it's
nearly
a
2
rumor.
decades
Oh, really?
of
No, I haven't heard
technological
about that.
advancements, we were able to accomplish a lot that couldn't be done back then.
I didn't even
For
know,
example,
like, the
Resident
possibility.
Evil,
There was a
Capcom's
possibility.
other zombie franchise focused on quality over quantity. Dead Rising took a different approach. The goal was to pack as many zombies as possible into that huge shopping mall. This meant each individual zombie wasn't as polished as we would have liked. However, this time around, we were able to focus on quality as well. As the art director, I couldn't be more pleased that we were able to apply high-end modeling and production to both the
Zombies look pretty great.
and all of the NPCs.
You know, the zombies look pretty
Of
great, but all the
course,
rest of the
another critical
characters are like...
aspect of Dead Rising that we have to address is
That- it
the
is
shopping
better.
mall setting. In the original game, the Willamette Parkview Mall is made up of several areas, like Entrance Plaza and Paradise Plaza, each with its own unique characteristics.
Oh, the frame rate.
We've taken these designs and evolved them even further by adding real-time lighting and shadow effects, so that each location takes on a different appearance, depending on the time of day. That's how much detail we've put into this project.
I think shadows and stuff like that are pretty standard
For character
nowadays.
animations, we tried to limit unnecessary changes and use the original data as much as possible, especially during action scenes. We could have made them more realistic with today's tools. But
That's what I was
we
wondering.
wanted to preserve the unique and comical movements that made the original Dead Rising so special.
Like, okay, I get it. Ah!
Takamatsu was finally giving us the info we were looking for. However,
I was
we couldn't
wondering about
stop
the
there.
if
We had
like
to know why this is called a deluxe remaster.
like it could have
To do
looked
that,
more
we tracked
realistic,
down
you
the
know.
game's producer and managed
But
to get
yeah, I
his
get
account.
it. I get they want to
I
keep
think
that,
Dead
you
Rising
know.
is a unique game with extremely tight game design, even by today's standards.
It does look kind of fun just to
We also knew
beat the shit out of
original
zombies
game
with
was
anything.
released 18 years ago, and that improvements were needed to reach a modern audience. That's why we focused on improving playability, in addition to overhauling the graphics.
shoot them in the legs.
This game truly deserves the title of Deluxe Remaster. Its unique game design allows it to stand apart from other zombie games. It feels fresh even today. Morimoto took a moment to compose himself before divulging something terrifying.
I wonder what the third title is.
Here at Capcom, we're no strangers to zombies. But this game takes it to another level.
For some reason, I have a feeling that
Wry
the
smile
third
on
title
his
is going to
face,
be like a
Morimoto
Monster
took out
Hunter
his
thing.
phone and showed it to us. And
Because they
there
showed
it
everything
was,
else.
Resident Evil 7, in a form we never imagined.
Wait, hold on.
Capcom is thrilled to bring its third Resident Evil title to the iPhone 15 Pro and other Apple devices.
Oh, that's what it
The game
is.
has been optimized greater than ever before to ensure the best possible RE experience.
RE7's coming to
As with
iPhone.
Resident Evil Village and RE4, using a controller like the DualSense or a mobile controller
That's
that
cool.
attaches directly to the phone allows for a surprisingly comfortable gameplay experience.
That's actually pretty cool.
That being said, when playing on a mobile device without a controller, we felt the standard virtual controller just didn't cut it. So the development team took it upon themselves to optimize the touch controls for Resident Evil 7 on iOS. One of the biggest challenges we faced was implementing the auto fire feature. You can enable this setting so that your weapon fires automatically
Shot him in
when
the dick.
aiming at an enemy, making it much easier to play without the use of peripherals. The early Resident Evil games also had auto-aiming. Despite the differences in specs, Morimoto wasn't willing to compromise on usability. With Apple's help, he was able to take on new challenges that prioritized the immersive experience. The
Yeah,
menu,
three ads right in the middle of
options,
it,
and
yeah.
inventory are now all touchscreen compatible, allowing for a more intuitive experience. The first part of the game is free to play. Resident Evil 7 is guaranteed to be frightful fun. If you have a compatible device, we highly recommend checking it out to see what you think. Since its release in 2017, Resident Evil 7 has sold 13 million copies. Now it's available in a new form on Apple devices. Up next, a confession from Koshi Nakanishi, the director behind the classic. Resident Evil was, well, if I'm being honest, as a brand, we were off track. And legendary director Yoshinori Kawano discloses the secret origin of Dead Rising. I feel like Dead Rising is the classic zombie game. In the second half of the program, we'll learn previously untold stories about how the games were developed.
That can't be it, right?
Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster.
Second half of the
Dead Rising
program.
Deluxe Remaster will have an emergency
It's a mediocre
digital
zombie
launch
game. Is
for
it?
PlayStation 5, Xbox
What do you
Series
mean the
X,
second half of the program?
Xbox
Is there
Series
like a
S,
part
and
2
Steam on September
coming up?
19th. The Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered Digital Deluxe Edition will include additional costumes and mall background music.
Or they just mean,
and will
like,
be available with
later
the
in this
regular
video?
version on September 19th.
The emergency was way better, was it?
Dead Rising fans
Okay.
shouldn't miss the Dead Rising Original Pack, included as a pre-order bonus. Pre-orders are available starting today.
So Resident Evil 7 is coming to iPhone. That's cool. So okay. They tricked me again. I remember this. Hotel Road. Dude, this game, in my opinion, was pretty fucking scary. Like, holy shit. Especially the kid. Like, oh god. That ghost element. Of course, everybody else was fucking scary too, but...
How did Capcom's two
Okay.
major zombie games, Dead Rising and Resident Evil 7, come to be made in the first place? We interviewed the directors of both titles to
Play
learn
the Village
more
is more
about the
haunting.
games.
I have.
First,
You could,
we have
I have.
Koshi Nakanishi, the distinguished director of Resident Evil 7.
You can check it on
Follow along as he
YouTube if you
shares
want.
previously undisclosed information about the game's origin.
I played 7
When we
and
first
8,
started
and of course 1 through 6.
Resident Evil was, well, if I'm being honest, as a brand, we were off track. The action element had been expanded.
8 was
Fans
pretty fucking scary
reacted much
too,
more
at times.
negatively than expected. In the end, an RE game has to be scary.
Yes.
So we took another look at it. And the general consensus from fans of the series was that a Resident Evil game is one that should scare the hell out of you. That was the starting point for Resident Evil 7. I played Resident Evil from the beginning, and those early games were terrifying. I was excited to try and make Resident Evil 7 into a game that would live up to the RE name. The fear-inducing Resident Evil that Nakanishi was after had a major impact upon its release.
I think in the baby's room
But the
was
course
freaky
that
as
he
hell.
chose
Oh yeah.
was far from the
Oh
path of
god.
least resistance.
You talking about when we fight the doll boss?
In order to make a fear-focused Resident Evil,
Yeah, in the dark
many
and everything.
elements of the game
God.
had to be reevaluated
If
from
you
scratch.
can find on YouTube like
The setting,
when I played in
characters,
that
the
moment,
game
like
system.
they were
Anything that didn't induce fear had to change. And sometimes we threw the
there
whole
were
thing
some
out.
yeah, especially that
And in order to make it scary,
that enemy with
we
the
decided to go
baby's
with a
voice and everything. It
first-person
scared the
point
fuck
of
out of
view.
me.
Up to that point, RE had been third-person perspective with the
Hey,
character
Big
on the
Cheese, how's it
screen.
going?
But when you're viewing the world from a
How you doing
safe
tonight, Big
distance
Cheese?
behind a character,
You been playing Dawn Trail?
it's
Oh
not
yeah,
as
how is it?
immersive and frightening. First person forces you to be up close and personal. And that's exactly what we were trying to accomplish. How did Kawano perceive the target
I
audience?
thought that was
for
gonna be a
this
jump
game?
scare there.
We weren't sure whether to target a casual or core audience.
It's pretty good. That's good. Yeah. I'm still in a Realm Reborn, but I can't wait to get to it
However,
for sure.
we trusted management's concepts and made what we thought would be fun. Kawano
I hope
had a
you're doing
range
well,
of
though.
experience directing Mega Man Legends and Breath of Fire, and he was confident in this new genre. We wanted to put the main character somewhere that was overrun with zombies. Most games might ordinarily make their main character a cop or a soldier, a badass, decked out in
It's on the
gear,
agenda tomorrow.
ready for the
World of Final
situation.
Fantasy.
But we thought
Yeah, we
going in
could-
that
let's see.
direction would dilute the madness and unpredictability of the zombie outbreak.
Yes. So I was trying to decide if we should play, if we could play World of
we
Final
made him
Fantasy
a
or Final
journalist.
Fantasy 14. We can
Focused
continue
the
with that
story on
game,
him
but
being trapped in a place full of zombies, trying to escape, and
yeah,
rescuing
let's do World of
survivors
Final Fantasy
along the
tomorrow.
way,
Yeah.
so that they can all make it out together.
We can play Final
Kawano
Fantasy
faced
14 on
challenges during
Friday.
Development. It's clear though that he still has the same passion for the game.
Or we could switch them. I mean,
In terms of the
doesn't matter to
narrative,
me.
there's a zombie outbreak. We wanted the player to encounter people trying to escape and others who have become a bit unhinged, making them feel like they're trapped in the outbreak. On the development team, we all felt like it was a fun game, but others who saw the game were kind of taken aback. Some even asked whether it was okay to make a game that was so violent. For a second, we started to doubt ourselves. Such an innovative project was bound to grapple with internal friction. But Kawano had a trump card to play: fan expectations. We
I think the rest of the show is
going
gonna
to
be this.
and got mobbed.
I don't think they're going to
Players
show anything
loved
else.
That you could use a parasol to kill zombies or put
What
buckets
the
on
fuck?
their heads. That's when I knew we'd done it. I still can't say whether it was targeting core or casual players, but everyone loves zombies, and being able to mess around with them in so many ways. I thought people in Japan and abroad would all like the game.
I could see how that would be fun.
However, RE4,
And
a
the-
game
the
without
idea of it,
zombies,
you know.
was released the year before. Was Dead Rising trying to dethrone the RE franchise? I think that makes Dead Rising one of the classics. Also, I think anything with zombies needs a sense of humor. A zombie outbreak is a disaster, but I think you need to laugh too. If there are laughs, you can have some tears as well. Resident Evil, on the other hand, is cooler. The main characters are very cool. Kawano's continued passion for the game was evident from his intensity. Shinji Mikami made the Resident Evil game, so of course they have a sense of humor. Giant dolls appear and walk around. But I think we really
I would
filled
say
Dead
that's
Rising with a ton
scary.
of ridiculous stuff.
I don't think I call that
Looking for
humor.
a clear
but-
answer to that question. In the context of this program, I think it's fair to say that Dead Rising is the classic zombie game. A lot of people played the game when it first came out, but it wasn't the easiest to play. Now that it's been made a little more accessible, I'm excited for those who didn't play or couldn't finish to have another chance. Each of the directors had different experiences, but we'd like to salute both for their innovative contributions. And
That's real, right?
we managed to draw out an intriguing bit of information from director Nakanishi. We'll let him have the final comment. We're making a new Resident Evil.
What?
It was really difficult to figure out what to do after 7,
What?
but I found it. And to be honest, it feels substantial. I can't share any details, but I hope you're excited for the day I can.
Oh! Oh, they edited with
Here's
that.
a quick roundup of the games we introduced today that will be launching soon.
Oh! Did you hear that, Midgar?
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, launches on July 19th, 2020.
Did you hear that?
Try out the demo today. Next, we have Resident Evil 7.
Did you
Fire,
fucking hear that?
which will be available for iPhone, iPad, and Mac. You can play the opening section for free. And finally, 18 years after the original release, we
Did
have
you hear
the
that?
original Zombie Paradise action game, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. This is more
They're
than an
making a
average
new
remaster.
Resident
This is a
Evil.
deluxe remaster, and we hope you're excited.
It's Resident Evil 9. They
Path
just
of the
announced
Goddess
it.
And Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. are
Everyone's looking very bright in the
available
future.
for
Yeah. Hell yeah. What?
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching.
Oh, man. Oh, that. Oh, the ending there was. Oh, they're making a Resident Evil 9. At least that's what I think they meant. Holy shit. You know, I wonder if it's going to continue the story with Ethan and, well, no, I think based on the story events of Resident Evil 8, it's probably, it might continue with his daughter. I forget her name, but, yeah, I wonder if it's going to continue that story, or if it's just going to be, like, something completely new. Oh, man. Looking forward to the day when I can share something with you. Oh, man. I wonder when that is. It's probably not going to be until, like, what, 5 years from now? No, I mean, like, it could be, like, this year. Like, maybe at the Game Awards? Or, I would say at the latest, probably next year. Like, they're going to share something, you know? Oh, that got me so excited, man. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to see everything. What it looks like, how it plays, like, how scary it is, especially. Trailers, of course. Oh, man. I can't wait to play it. Holy shit. Okay. At least they announced that. That's the good thing. Because we were actually... Because, you know... I mean, I'm with you, Midgar. We were actually looking for, like, something about... like a new Resident Evil, you know, even if it was just a remaster or a remake or something, you know, and we got it. We got it. Oh man, I love it. Holy shit.